Getting to Yakushima already feels like part of the adventure. This island, floating just south of Kyushu, is a world away from the busy cities of Japan, but surprisingly easy to reach once you set your course. There are only 3 airports in Japan with direct flights to Yakushima, Osaka, Fukuoka, and Kagoshima. Many travelers, including me, choose to fly from Kagoshima. It's a short 35-minute flight, just enough time to look out the small airplane window and watch the deep blue ocean stretch endlessly below. As the plane leaves the Kagoshima mainland, you can see Sakurajima's volcanic shape fading into the distance. Then slowly, a new island appears, covered in green, wrapped in clouds, as if hiding something ancient and sacred. That's Yakushima. For those who prefer traveling by sea, there are also high-speed boats and ferries from Kagoshima port. The jet foils called Topi or Rocket take about 2 to 3 hours, while the slower ferry takes around 4. Each option offers a different rhythm, whether you want to get there quickly or enjoy the slow approach across the water. For me, that short flight from Kagoshima was the beginning of a journey into something far deeper than I expected. When exploring Yakushima, renting a car is highly recommended. Public transport is limited, and the island's beautiful spots are spread out. I rented a car at this time and directly from the airport went to the car rental shop. From there I headed to the supermarket near the hotel I stayed. There are almost no convenience stores or 24-hour shops, so finding food late at night can be difficult. Before heading out, it's best to buy drinks and snacks in advance. Banchan Shopping Center in Anbo is a great place to do that, a local supermarket where you'll find fresh produce, boxed meals, and sashimi caught that very morning near there. It's just a 2-minute walk from the Anbo port bus stop, easy to visit even without a car. The next place I visited was Honbo Shuzo, a shochu, whiskey, wine, and liqueurs brewery located near Anbo port. Their brewery tours are available by reservation, which can be made through their official website. During the tour, staff members provide detailed explanations using a tablet, showing actual tools and production processes. This brewery also has a warehouse where whiskey is stored. Inside, visitors can learn about the history of their multiple brewery and whiskey production across Japan. You will also be able to see barrels made from Yakushima's famous cedar wood. Honbo Shuzo also has an on-site shop where visitors can purchase their products, including Yakushima exclusive shochu. Nearly all of the items available there can be sampled before purchase. There, you can also enjoy conversations with the staff about the craftsmanship and dedication behind their products. I went to a local restaurant called Eso no Kaori for dinner. To avoid the crowds, I recommend making a reservation in advance. This place also serves lunch and is well known for its fresh seafood and sushi. This is kamenote, but it has a rich, briny flavor similar to shellfish. The restaurant staff will show you how to eat it. I also enjoyed tempura made with locally harvested vegetables. their handmade tofu and freshly caught sashimi served with Kyushu-style soy sauce. It was nice and tasty. Flying fish are famous in Yakushima thanks to the nutrient-rich waters of the Kuroshio Current, the island's long tradition of fishing, and their use in local specialties like dried flying fish and flying fish broth. On the second day, I went for trekking to the Jomon Sugi. During the trekking season, private cars are restricted, so visitors take a bus from the Yakusugi Nature Museum to reach the trailhead. The first bus departs at 5 a.m., so I left the hotel at 4:15 a.m. to arrive at the museum by 4:30 a.m. After a bus ride of just over 30 minutes, I started trekking from 5:40 a.m. Since the sun hadn't risen yet, our headlamps proved very useful. Shortly after starting the trek, the sun began to rise, casting light over the surrounding mountains and Yakushima's stunning natural scenery. The trek to Jomon Sugi is a full-day adventure through Yakushima's ancient cedar forests. Starting early from the trailhead, hikers follow well-maintained paths and boardwalks, passing moss-covered trees, streams, and smaller Yakusugi cedars. The journey covers roughly 22 kilometers round-trip and takes about 8 to 10 hours, culminating in the awe-inspiring sight of the ancient Jomon Sugi, a tree estimated to be over 2,000 years old. Yakushima is a volcanic island formed from layers of lava and ash over thousands of years. Its soil is rich in minerals but often shallow, forcing tree roots to cling to rocks and adapt to the rugged terrain. This unique volcanic soil, combined with heavy rainfall, creates the lush, dense forest the island is famous for. On this day, I was fortunate to have clear and sunny weather, but Yakushima is famously wet. In the famous Japanese novel, the island is said to rain 35 days a month. While somewhat poetic, this description highlights the abundant rainfall that shapes the island's unique ecosystems. Rainwater feeds the countless streams and rivers, nourishes the dense forests, and creates the mists that shroud the mountains in a magical atmosphere. The constant moisture allows for a rich diversity of plants to thrive, from tropical species along the coast to subalpine vegetation near the peaks. This is a spot where you can use the restroom and refill your water. One of Yakushima's most iconic treasures is the Yakusugi, an ancient cedar tree that grows at elevations above 500 meters. While ordinary cedar trees live about 500 years, many Yakusugi exceed 2,000 years. The island's climate and granite-based soil create challenging conditions for growth. Roots often cling to rocks instead of penetrating soil, and trees slowly absorb limited nutrients over centuries. This slow growth produces dense, fine-grained wood with a high resin content, about 6 times higher than other cedars, making it durable and resistant to decay, even under extreme rainfall. Yakushima's trolley trails, or old logging railways were originally built to transport timber, including precious Yakusugi cedar, from the mountains to the coast. Although the trolley trails are now primarily used as hiking paths, small trains occasionally run on some sections for maintenance or sightseeing purposes. These occasional rides offer a glimpse of the island's logging history. Here is another spot for water to refill. So far, we have been walking along the trolley trail for about 4 to 5 hours, but the trail ends here. From this point, we will begin a roughly 2.5-hour climb up the mountain path. In 1993, Yakushima was registered as a World Heritage Site, together with the Shirakami Mountains. The protected area covers approximately 10,747 hectares, about 1/5 of the island. These forests survived logging after the Meiji era, preserving ecosystems in their natural state. The UNESCO designation highlighted 3 key features. First, the exceptional habitat for cedar trees, including the famous Jomon Sugi. Second, the preservation of primeval evergreen broadleaf forests. And third, the vertical distribution of plant species across different elevations, representing a wide span of East Asian flora. Due to its durability, Yakusugi has been valued for construction for centuries. In the Edo period, the Satsuma domain harvested trees as part of annual taxes. Straight, high-quality trees were used for building roofs called hiraki and other timber needs. Many iconic trees today survive because they were unsuitable for timber. Historical records show that the Shimazu clan surveyed the island for wood, used in Kyoto's Hokoji Temple, built by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. The unusual shapes of surviving cedars in Yakushima's forests are a testament to this selective logging. Yakushima's forests support extraordinary biodiversity. At lower elevations near the coast, tropical plants such as banyan trees and bougainvillea thrive. For every 100 meters of elevation, the temperature drops by approximately 0.6 degrees Celsius, so mountain peaks average about 8 degrees Celsius, similar to Asahikawa in northern Japan. Mosses cover fallen logs and rocks, creating lush green carpets, and more than 600 species of moss flourish on the humid island. Epiphytic plants grow on other trees, and fallen ancient trees provide habitats for new vegetation. Many of Yakushima's symbolic trees, such as the Jomon Sugi, survived logging because they were unsuitable for timber. Today, these trees are named and protected, forming an essential part of the island's heritage. Visitors can witness these ancient giants up close, appreciating the centuries of growth and resilience they represent. Each tree tells a story of survival, ecological balance, and human interaction with the natural world. Yakushima is often said to have inspired parts of Hayao Miyazaki's animated film Princess Mononoke. The island's ancient forests, shrouded in mist and home to towering Yakusugi cedar trees, create a primeval atmosphere that seems almost otherworldly. These landscapes, with moss-covered trees, rushing streams, and dense, untouched wilderness, resemble the enchanted forests depicted in the movie. The Jomon Sugi, one of the island's oldest and most iconic cedar trees, is particularly emblematic of the themes in Princess Mononoke. Just as the film portrays forests as sacred and living entities, the ancient Yakusugi cedars convey a sense of deep time and enduring life. Walking through Yakushima, visitors can feel the power and presence of the forest, sensing its spirit and vitality in a way that echoes the mystical energy shown in the movie. Miyazaki has long been influenced by Japan's natural landscapes and folklore, and Yakushima's dense, humid forests, with their vertical plant distribution and misty mountains, provide a real-world example of the kind of wild, sacred woods he wanted to portray. The combination of tropical and temperate vegetation, along with the constant rainfall and abundant mosses, gives the island a unique, magical atmosphere that feels both ancient and alive. For many visitors, hiking through Yakushima's trails is like stepping into the world of Princess Mononoke. Streams wind around centuries-old trees, sunlight filters through the thick canopy, and the sounds of birds, insects, and water create a soundtrack reminiscent of the film. While the story of the movie is fictional, the environment of Yakushima embodies the same sense of mystery, reverence for nature, and the delicate balance between humans and the forest. In this way, Yakushima offers not only a stunning natural experience, but also a tangible connection to one of Japan's most beloved animated films. The island allows people to walk among landscapes that could have directly inspired the forests and spirits of Princess Mononoke, making it a must-visit destination for fans and nature lovers alike. Here's the Jomon Sugi. After just over 6 hours of trekking, I finally arrived to see it. But it's not just the Jomon Sugi itself, the journey to get here, encountering countless other cedars, mosses, streams, and wildlife made the experience truly unforgettable. The view of Yakushima's mountains from the bus on my way back perfectly showed just how mountainous the island is. Most of Yakushima is covered in steep, forested peaks, with over 40 rising above 1,000 meters, shaping both its dramatic landscapes and unique natural environment. After a long day, I visited another local restaurant. The restaurant is called Waka Daisho, and it is run by the brother of the owner of the restaurant I visited yesterday. A reservation is essential here as well. Here I also enjoyed fresh, thick-cut sashimi to the fullest. This is raw venison, or sashimi, from deer that live on Yakushima. It has a very tender texture. You will enjoy it with sesame oil and salt. This is tempura made with local sweet potatoes. It's very sweet. This is shrimp tempura, very big. The second place I visited was an izakaya recommended by the owner of a local shop. I was able to go without a reservation. The restaurant was lively, filled with local customers. In Yakushima, shochu is ordered in a style similar to sake, using units called go. This is mozuku, a type of edible seaweed. This is kubiori saba, mackerel that is killed in the morning by neck breaking, a local specialty of Yakushima. This is another fried flying fish. It was another evening enjoying Yakushima's local specialties. On the third day, I was invited to a stand-up paddleboarding experience starting at 6 a.m. They run a variety of outdoor activities, guided tours, and a rental shop. I rented rain gear from their shop when I went to see the Jomon Sugi. Online rentals are available. This is the changing room where I changed into a wetsuit. Wetsuits and aqua shoes are also available for rent. There are also shower facilities available. With a warm welcome from the birds, the morning SUP experience began. Yakushima's southern region is part of a subtropical climate zone, where warm temperatures and abundant rainfall create lush, vibrant landscapes. Rivers like the Anbo River flow through dense forests, providing calm stretches perfect for stand-up paddleboarding while surrounded by rich greenery and tropical plants. Along the river, you can see a mix of tropical and temperate vegetation, including banyan trees, ferns, and bamboo groves. Moss and vines cling to rocks and tree trunks, creating a vivid, almost jungle-like atmosphere. This is a small cove, where the instructor guided us in water activities while taking breaks. Exploring Yakushima's rivers offers a peaceful way to enjoy the island's rich natural diversity and experience its unique subtropical ecosystem up close. During the SUP experience, the instructor constantly explains Yakushima's natural environment. The commentary is very interesting and makes the experience truly valuable. Being a local, the instructor shared insights about Yakushima's history, nature, and tourism that you can only learn from someone who knows the island well. After soaking in Yakushima's river, the fatigue from yesterday's 11-hour trek melted away, and I felt completely refreshed. In the morning, there was no one else at the river. I could truly feel the life of nature all around me, and the river, bathed in the morning sunlight, offered an indescribable sense of peace and relaxation. During the tour, we visited small coves and spots where water dripped like a cave, making the experience full of interesting highlights. The tour itself lasts about 2 hours, a time that feels both slow and fast at once. Along the way, we took breaks on the river, enjoying coffee and tea prepared by the instructor. The subtropical environment supports a variety of wildlife, from birds and insects to freshwater fish. The combination of sun, shade, and flowing water makes UP on the Anbo River a serene way to experience Yakushima's rich natural diversity. After relieving my fatigue with the SUP experience, I spent the remaining time before our flight browsing for souvenirs. There were crafts made from Yakusugi cedar, including chopsticks, keychains, and even furniture. There were also craft workshops where you could make items using Yakusugi cedar. The next shop also featured Yakusugi cedar and cedar-inspired goods. Many items had a modern design, giving the store a stylish atmosphere. This scarf features Yakusugi cedar, which was turned into a woodblock print by an artist and then printed onto the fabric. Yakusugi cedar scented sachet. Incense and incense holders made from Yakusugi cedar are also available. There is also a craft workshop for incense holders and keychains, where you can choose the wood yourself. The next shop, close to the airport and offering light meals, was recommended by our SUP instructor. It also had a variety of souvenirs. We enjoyed our final meal on Yakushima there before heading to the airport. As our Yakushima journey comes to an end, I reflect on the island's lush forests, clear rivers, and local flavors. Every moment here, from ancient cedars to vibrant seas, made this trip unforgettable. I heard from many people that Yakushima has many repeat visitors, and now I think I understand why. I too vowed strongly to come back.